Tuition Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Classification of living things. Living things are classified into kingdoms, phylum, order, family, genera, and species. They can also be classified into vertebrates and invertebrates. The kingdom Monera. They do not possess distinct nucleus and organelles. They are referred to as prokaryotes. The kingdom Protista. They are eukaryotes. They possess distinct nucleus and organelles. They are microscopic, that is single-celled. They may be aggregated, or that is they form colonies. The kingdom Fungus. They are plant-like. They don't have chlorophyll, no true leaves, stems, and roots. Most fungi are saprophytes. They reproduce rapidly by producing spores. Some fungi are parasites. Most fungi consist of branching thread-like structures called hyphae. A hypha has X-wall made up of nitrogenous material known as chitin. Examples are club fungi such as mushrooms, bracket fungi, and puffballs. Sac fungi could be called mold, bread mold, and slime molds. The Thallophyta. They are eukaryotes. They are multicellular. They possess chlorophyll. They possess cell walls. Examples of Thallophytas include they are red, brown, and green algae, in addition to more complex groups, Bryophyta and Tracheophyta. The algae. These include red, green, and brown algae. They are mostly seaweeds. They reproduce asexually by cell fragmentation or spores. They also reproduce sexually by conjugation. Simple plant with no true roots, stems, or leaves. The Bryophyta. They do not possess roots, stems, and leaves. They are non-vascular in nature. They reproduce using water. They grow in damp or wet places or land. Examples are mosses and liverworts. For Tracheophyta, they are vascularized. They possess true leaves, stems, and roots. Examples are ferns and horsetails. Seed plants, gymnosperms, which include conifers and angiosperms. Flowering plants like monocotyledons and dicotyledons. The animal kingdom. They are multicellular organisms. They are eukaryotes. They do not contain cell walls. They possess cell membranes. The chlorophyll is absent. They cannot manufacture their own food. They take in food through digestive process. For invertebrates, they do not have backbones. Coelenterata include they are multicellular aquatic animals. They possess cylindrical and radically symmetrical bodies. They are 2-layered thick. They only contain one opening, that is the mouth. They possess tentacles which are used in picking food. The tentacles also contain stinging cells which they paralyze their prey. Examples include hydra, sea anemone, jellyfish, and corals. The flatworm, which could be called the platyhelminthes. Examples include the tapeworm, the planaria, the fasciola or liver flukes, and blood fluke, which could be called schistosoma. The characteristics are they are small, flat, and without body cavity or lumen. They possess only one opening into alimentary system. They have 3 layers. They possess excretory, reproductive, and nervous system. They are mostly hermaphrodites. They may be free-living or parasitic. The roundworms or nematoda. They have elongated bodies that are pointed at both ends. They are cylindrical in nature. There are no body cavities. Their bodies are similar. Their digestive system is made up of mouth and anus. They possess well-developed excretory, digestive, reproductive, and circulatory system. Examples include the hookworm, the threadworm, the guinea worm, and the filaria worm. Annelids. These are segmented worms. Their segments are of similar components. They possess cylindrical and elongated bodies. Their bodies are 3 layers thick. Their digestive systems have 2 openings, that is the mouth and the anus. They possess closed circulatory system. Their reproductive, excretory, and naval systems are well developed. Most of them are aquatic. Example is the leech. Examples of annelids are earthworms. The mollusks. Their bodies are soft and non-segmented. Their bodies are 3-layered. Some have their bodies covered with calcareous shells. Their stout bodies have head and muscular feet. Their eyes and tentacles are used for sensitivity. Their body is covered by a soft tissue called a mantle. They respire by gills or a log in the mantle cavity. The shells are secreted by the mantle. Examples include snail, scallop with shells, slug, and octopus, that is, no shell. The arthropoda. They have segmented bodies. They are covered with exoskeleton of chitin. Their bodies are made up of 3 layers, the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. They have jointed appendages. They are the largest of all the phyla. Examples are 5 divisions or classes. 1. Crustaceans, that is, the crayfish, the crabs, etc. The arachnids. Examples include spiders, chilopods, centipedes. Diplopods. Examples include millipedes. Insecta. Examples include cockroaches and beetles. The echinoderms. They are radially symmetrical. Their body plans are based on 5-rayed symmetry. They are triploblastic coelemates. Their larvae are segmented while adults are unsegmented. Adult coelom is made up of perivisceral cavity and water. Vascular system which dilates the numerous tube feet. There is exoskeleton of the dermal calcareous ossicles. No specialized excretory organs. No spiny skin. No head nor brain, and the body is segmented. Tube feet for locomotion. Examples include sea urchins, starfish, and sea cucumbers. The vertebrates. They are known to possess backbones or pre-backbones. Notochords include the acorn worms and tunicate. The vertebrates are divided into 5 classes: the pisces, the amphibians, the reptiles, the birds, and the mammals. Characteristics of vertebrates include: there is the presence of jointed endoskeleton. They are bilaterally symmetrical. At one stage or the other, they possess gill slits. Skin is covered with scales, hairs, or feathers. They have single hollow nerve cord. Body is divided into head, trunk, and tail. 2 pairs of limb, which is the pectoral and the pelvic. They have well-developed and controlled nervous system with brain and spinal cord. There is a closed blood system. For the fishes, the characteristics of fishes are: they dwell in water, their bodies are streamlined, their skins are covered with slimy scales, they respire with the aid of gills, movement is made possible by fins, the presence of lateral line helps detect vibrations, they possess homodont dentition, they are poikilothermic, that is cold-blooded, they reproduce by laying eggs, which could be called oviparous, they have 2-chambered heart, they reproduce sexually with external fertilization, they possess swim bladder for buoyancy in water. Examples are cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes. Examples of cartilaginous fishes are dogfish, sharks, and rays. And for bony fish, We have the tilapia, the eel, and the catfish. The differences between the bony fishes and the cartilaginous fishes are: for the cartilaginous fish, operculum is not present, and for bony fish, it is present. For cartilaginous fishes, scales are placoid, and for bony fishes, scales are cycloid. For cartilaginous fishes, mouth is ventral, and for bony fishes, it is apical. For cartilaginous fishes, they have 5 to 7 pairs of gills, and for bony fishes, they have 4 pairs of gills. For cartilaginous fishes, the gills are of separate clefts, but for bony fishes, they are in common clefts. For cartilaginous fishes, skeleton is cartilaginous, and for bony fishes, skeleton is bony. For cartilaginous fishes, tail is heteroserial, and for bony fishes, the tails are homoserial. For cartilaginous fishes, the swim bladder is absent, and for bony fishes, swim bladder is present. For cartilaginous fishes, males possess claspers, but for bony fishes, claspers are absent in males. Amphibians. They are organisms that live partly in water and partly on land. They do not have scales. Their skins are always moist. They respire with gills at larval stage and skin and mouth at adult stage. Some have poison glands in their skin for defense. They are poikilothermic, that is cold-blooded. They are oviparous. They exhibit external fertilization. The young ones are herbivorous while adults are carnivorous. They have 3-chambered heart. They have sticky tongue which can be protruded or retracted quickly. Examples of amphibians are toad, frogs, salamander, and newts. The reptiles. Most of them live on land while a few live in water. They are cold-blooded, which could be called poikilothermic. Their skins are covered with scales. They have homodont dentitions, that is, teeth with same shape. They have jaws with teeth set in socket. Apart from snakes, they have 2 pair of legs. They are oviparous. They have lungs for respiration. Reproduction is sexually with internal fertilization. They show parental care. They possess incompletely developed 4-chambered heart. Examples of reptiles are lizard, crocodile, tortoise, snake, and turtle. The aves. The aves are warm-blooded animals. They live on land while some live on trees, which could be called arboreal. They possess feathers for flight. They are naturally light. They possess hollow bones. They have scaly legs and beaks. Some are carnivorous. They lay eggs, oviparous with internal fertilization. They feed on concentrated food. Their streamlined body reduces the effect of the opposing air during flight. They have good eyesight. They have only inner and middle ears. They have 4-chambered heart. They are toothless. For mammals. Mammals possess mammary glands called mammae. They breastfeed their young ones. Their bodies are covered with hairs or furs. The chest cavity is demarcated from the abdominal cavity by the diaphragm. The male organs lie outside their bodies. They possess external ears called pinnae. They have heterodont dentition. They are viviparous, that is, they deliver their young ones alive. The marsupials deliver their young ones alive to mature outside the parent's body. Example, the kangaroo and the opossum. This is ovoviviparous reproduction. They are warm-blooded. Their skin contains sweat glands. Example, the sebaceous gland. They are bilaterally symmetrical. They have lungs for respiration.